everyone, I'm Natalie and welcome to this mini flow. This is a mindful yoga flow. So we're going to treat this class as a moving meditation today. So allowing ourselves to be fully present with the body and with the breath. So just coming to a seated position to begin, cross-legged if you can, maybe soles of the feet together. And just finding a really comfortable place, hands can be on the knees or in the lap. And just start your class with me today, just taking a full breath in through the nose. As you exhale, close your eyes down and just arrive completely in your practice. Let's take another full breath in together and just lengthen up through the spine as you do. And as you exhale, relaxing now the shoulders, the hips, the face. And taking another breath like that, full breath in. This time as you breathe out, just let go. Just continue to take a few breaths just like this. And just giving yourself full permission just for this short time to be with the body, to be with the breath, and keep returning to your practice over and over. So just start to be curious of how we are feeling. So notice how the body feels. Are you comfortable? Is there any tension in the body? Do you notice any softness in the body? And how about the breath today? Is the breath steady? Is it shallow? Is it deep? And finally, the mind. Is the mind busy today? Maybe it is calm, maybe it's quiet, neutral. And we will start to move the body all together. So, firstly, finding a really grounded posture, rooting down through your sit bones into the floor. And from the sit bones now, as we can root down, we can start circling the upper body. The whole upper body, drawing some lovely circles. And as this is our mindful yoga flow, we really want to start to be really curious of how every move feels. So right now, how do the hips feel? The spine? And see how it feels to change direction. Staying really aware of how grounded we are, how rooted we are. Maybe we can move in slightly bigger circles, or maybe it's more comfortable with smaller circles. And just coming to the center, lovely long spine. Take a really slow breath in. When you breathe out, twist through your spine, turn through your waist, turn through your ribs, your shoulders, your head. And then breathe in, come back through center, sit tall once again. Exhale, twisting the other way. So again, belly, ribs, shoulders, all turning to the very, very top of the spine. And come through the center as you breathe in. Exhaling, drop the right ear down towards the right shoulder. Now, if you want more, walking the left fingertips away. You can take a look if you need to. Just see if that feels different today. See if we can free up any more space, any more sensation in the neck. And And then come back through the center. You can use your breath in and let the head drop to the other side. Maybe the right fingertips can walk away. And once again, just seeing what it feels like here, letting the full breaths flow. And then slowly coming up through the center all together. Gently open the eyes as soon as you're ready. Let's come on over to all fours for the first time. And rooting again, yeah, finding those foundations underneath the shoulders, into the fingertips, underneath the hips, into the knees, the tops of the feet. We're going to draw circles again. You can close the eyes straight down. And again, just be curious of how the body feels as we move. Always returning to breath if the mind becomes busy. Taking it in the other direction as well. That's great. And take a gentle press back to your heels in child's pose. Stretch your arms forwards. Rest your head down. And even if you've done this pose a million times, imagine it's the first time you're here now. What does it feel like? What is it like? Spine, hips, shoulders. Take a full breath. And then lifting slowly, all fours. First lunge. Right foot comes in between the hands. You can help it through. Again, it's about our grounding, our rooting, our foundation, the base of this foot, the top of your back foot pressing into the floor so we can reach the arms high, shoulders down, lift your chest. You can stay or release the arms behind, either to the lower back or just interlace those fingers, finding a back extension again for a breath. Gently rooting those hands down, finding all fours, and try on the other side, yeah? So the other leg comes through, rooting, grounding, so you should feel really stable as you reach into your lunge. Notice what's happening to breath as you let the arms come behind you, finding a back bend. And then releasing again, rooting the hands down, come to all fours and come to downward dog. So again, first time, even if you've done this lots of times, what does it feel like today? What feels different today? Walk the feet, bend one knee, bend the other, again and again. If you find that the hips want to move side to side, they can. Let the head very gently drop down. Very slowly walk your feet forwards and find a fold, or take some time here we want to be rooted again, grounded, feet nice and wide, that's great. And then let the hands just gently hold the elbows. And as you sway side to side, let the head go again. Let the breath flow even more. And notice if you can have the legs straight, and if not, notice how much bend you can find in the knees. Maybe bending one knee then the other. Really just exploring your movement in your own time. And we can let the arms go. Come to stillness, rooting down now, rolling through spine very, very slowly. Okay, allowing each vertebrae to very gently stack on top of each other. Eventually the head can lift, the shoulders can roll back, and down away from the ears. Lovely, well done. So we're at the tops of the mat and we're going to start to take some flows, some mindful flows. Again, rooting down, feet a little wider underneath the hips. Mountain, stand tall. Let's start by reaching the arms over your head. Palms pressed together so we can fold forwards, release the head down. Half lift, hands onto your shins, and forward fold, let it come down. Let's bend the knees to reach the arms high, and forward fold, once again, release down. Half lift, notice if you need a bend in the knees, that's fine, and fold. Bend the knees, breathe in, reach up. Forward fold, all the way down. We'll add on to our flow. Half lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Step back to plank for a moment. And just hold. We'll drop to all fours. Root the knees down, tops of feet down. Cat-cow, round your spine. Extend your spine. Now with breath, breathe out, draw the belly up and in. And breathe in, drop the belly down. Tucking your toes under, pressing back, downward facing dog. And then walk your feet forwards, fold. Bend the knees, reach your arms high, we go again, forward fold with the out breath. Halfway up left. All the way down, fold. Step back to plank for a moment, engage the center of the body. Hands are rooted. All fours, drop down, cat pose, curl the tailbone and chin in. And then lifting, extending. Once more, rounding, let the breath out. Extending, draw the breath in. Downward facing dog. When you're ready, hips go high. Walk the feet forwards. Forward fold. Bend the knees, sweep the arms high. Breathe in. Fold forwards. We just add on to flow. We'll change the flow. Half lift. This bit's the same. Forward fold. Step to plank. Now this time, hold your plank. We won't drop down. See what it feels like, how strong the body feels. Press to downward dog. Hips go high. Plank pose again. Hips come down. Once more, hips go back. And hips come forwards. Downward facing dog. Chin tucks in, walk your feet forwards and fold at the top of your mat. Bend the knees, stand up, breathe in. We'll do the same again. Forward fold, breathe out. Half left, shoulders soften. Forward fold, let the breath go. Step to plank. We'll hold here once again. Rooted down, kick the heels away, engage your thighs. Push the downward facing dog. Let's flow. Plank, breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. One more time. See what it feels like. Weight in the hands. And then push the floor away. Walking the feet in. Finding a forward fold. Bend the knees, sweep your arms high. We do one more flow. We'll change it once more. Forward fold. Half left. And forward fold. We step to plank and hold once again. We'll introduce our full flow. You can stay on your toes or drop down to your knees. Listen to your body. Now lower, keeping elbows close to the body. Now lifting, listen to the body again. Maybe we're coming to cobra. Maybe you're extending arms upward dog. Tuck toes, press back, downward dog. Flow with me again. Breathe in, come to plank. Breathe out, come down. Breathe in, soften the shoulders, draw them back. Breathe out, downward dog. Walking the feet forward. Forward fold. Last flow today. Stand, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Half left. Forward fold. Step to plank. Lower down on toes or on knees. Back extension. Stay low. Squeeze your glute muscles. Push the down dog. Last flow. Breathe in. Roll through your whole spine. Weights in your hands. Lower. Lift. And downward facing dog. Walking feet in. Forward fold. Bend the knees, stand up. This time, just let the arms release slowly. Well done. You can move around in the body if you need to. Roll the shoulders up. Come down to the mat. And just sit nice and tall. Close the eyes down if you'd like. And just connect in for a moment. And just notice that the breath has changed. Maybe the body feels different. See if you can slow down just a few breaths. And just stay connected with this steady, long breath. And take one more pose together. So just gently opening the eyes. And we're taking one leg out to the side, helping the other heel in towards the groin. Now again, rooting, hip bones down, sit bones down. One hand in front of the extended leg, and we're allowing the chest to really lift open as we breathe in and reach high. First of all, let your shoulders drop down. Take another breath in, reach high. And as you side bend today, we should be able to still see the ceiling underneath the top arm. Okay, so if you're rolling forwards like this, when we look up, you can just see the arm. So roll the shoulder and the arm back. Steady breaths, rooting down. Letting that same breath flow, take one more. Then coming up through the center, we will twist. As soon as the spine is upright, gently turning towards the bent knee. And check there's no tension in the hips and the shoulders. The head can turn if you like. And then come through center slowly. And change sides, extending the other leg, helping the heel in. One hand in front of the extended leg, let the chest be open and lifted. Breathe in, reach to the sky first. Let the shoulders relax on the out breath. Breathe in, reach again from the sit bones to the fingertips. And then exhale, come on over. Being really, really connected. This may feel slightly different this side. Rolling top shoulder back, make sure breath can flow. Taking one more of those breaths. Let's come up through center when the spine is really upright, gently twisting through the spine. And then come gently through the center. Come back to cross-legged with me. And just for a minute, for the very end of the class, come to cross-legged. Close the eyes down. Let the hands rest on the knees or in the lap. Take a breath in and sit tall. Take a breath out, relax. We'll take 3 circles with our arms and our breath. Breathe in, circle your arms high. Exhale the hands to heart center. Twice more, breathe in, arms can reach slowly. And breathe out, hands to heart. One more time, and when you exhale, relaxing the body, coming all the way into center, and just finishing your class here, just gently bowing down in Namaste. Well done. Gently opening the eyes and returning to the room. Thanks so much for joining me. Well done.